Sports Channel 8, the radio show, sitting down right now with Kenny Williams from the University of North Carolina. Now, I got to ask you, because you got the same name, do people ever say, hey, are you Roy Williams' son?
It's definitely a joke with my teammates. They give me a lot of slack about me and Coach Williams being related.
Now, is that just because you have the name similar, or is it because you do all the things that a coach would want to do and don't act up and don't get in trouble too?
It's definitely the latter. I do all the things that Coach asked me to do. He also kind of exit on because of the last names thing. He's claimed me as being related, so that definitely helps their case a little bit. I wish. I wish. Yeah. That means I get a little bit of it.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, you looking back deep into your career, you had committed to Virginia Commonwealth. Am I right? How do you think things would have been different from you if you had ended up going there? Obviously, you changed when the coach changed there. Shaka Smart went to Texas. How do you think things might have been different had you ended up at VCU?
I think the big thing is there's two really big things. I think I wouldn't have been as comfortable being away from home because, VCU was 20 minutes away from my house, and I wouldn't have been able. It wouldn't have been the same adjustment because whenever I needed to go home, I could just went home. Now it's not that easy. I only go home 4 times a year, so that's big. And then some relationships I've built here. I'm sure if I would have went there, I would have built some great relationships, but. The relationships that I've built here are they're top notch, and they can also help me in the future with with my careers and whatever I may be later in life.
We talked on our show last week about Late Night with Roy, and Duke's got their countdown to craziness, and it's that time of year where all those preseason events are going on. And we feel like they need a reboot. It's been kind of the same thing for a long time. Are those events fun for players, or is there something that you have a brilliant idea that would make those more fun for you guys and for the fans?
I think it's how much the players buy in. I think it's based on the players and the team you have. If you have a bunch of players who are, say for us example, we do a whole lot of dances. We get into the dances and we try to have fun with it, then it's better for us and it's better for the crowds. And, we kind of make it a competition also. We have a bunch of different things that we do. We always break up into blue and white, and the whole night's a competition. But, like I said, I think it depends on the players. If the players really buy in and try to just lose themselves in the event and try to have as much fun as they can, then it makes it more fun for the people in the crowd because they can feel the energy that the players have, and then the players can feed off of the crowd's energy.
So who won the dance contest this year?
We broke it up in the underclassmen and upperclassmen. I definitely think we won.
Is that what the underclassmen would say too?
They definitely would not say they do because they have guys like Huff who he believes in himself too much sometimes.
Gotcha.
So he probably feels like he could have led his team to having a better dance just by himself. But
you guys have an advantage, right? They can do just a little something, and it just seems cool just to go big, right?
It's just because they look goofy, but we had Luke and Shay, guys that really can't really dance, but they went out there and tried, and they made it look good. So the crowd really fed off of them.
You mentioned personality and young guys. Has there been anybody that surprised you this year with their personality now that Theo's gone and other people are allowed to talk? Ever?
The freshmen have actually surprised me. They aren't outcasts, or they aren't trying too hard to fit in. They figured out where they could fit in, and they've done an excellent job of doing that. It's just like they've been there for years. They just came right in and they fit right in with everybody else, and it wasn't really a big transition period for anybody.
Theo Pinson not only brought a lot of quotes, but he brought a lot of fun to the table. I heard you talking over there just how he made everything fun. Obviously, guys like you and Luke are going to continue to step up your leadership. Is somebody filling in the antics? Has practice seemed boring? Has the locker room seemed boring?
No,
he's gone? Who's filling in?
The thing is, we're all goofy. Theo just found a way to find the spotlight every time. But we actually have somebody. Huff tried to give him a run for his money last year. Yeah. And, Huff kind of took over that. I'm sure you guys will see it throughout the season, but we see it every day how goofy Huff can be. And and he can get a whole room to laugh in a matter of seconds. So,
all right. You and Cameron Johnson are the two players here for North Carolina. How did that get decided? Did Coach just say you guys are coming?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I think they asked Luke if he wanted to come, and the story I got from Luke is that they asked him if he wanted to come, and he let Cam come because Cam hasn't been, and Luke was here last year. So
I thought you were going to say Luke didn't like us.
No, Luke loves everybody, but I think since Cam hadn't been, he wanted Cam to get the experience.
All right, who's the better shooter, you or Cam?
Me.
It seemed. Do you guys? In my mind, I like to think that like every day after practice, one of you guys is looking at the other and being like, "Let's go!" Like shooting drill or whatever game or competition. It
no, it's not like that. Honestly, it's not. We all break up in our own basket and we do whatever shooting drill we like to do, and we don't really talk about who shoots better. If that's what will make somebody shoot better, then so be it. We'll do it. But me and Luke actually one day. It was literally just one day we gave Cam some slack for being. Me and Luke both shot 40% from three, and he was the only one in our class that didn't shoot 40%. This year he did. I mean, he did at Pitt.
Sure.
So we gave him some slack for that, and he reminded us that he did shoot 40% at Pitt. So he.
Did you make T-shirts like the 40% club?
I don't know. Maybe we should.
Maybe you can get one of these next year. Yeah, that type of stuff. What are expectations falling on you as far as being a leader? I mean, do you feel a lot of people say you just do what's natural. Some people it's lead by example. Some people it's talking more. Some people like Theo might be injecting something light into the mood. Have you felt the need to do anything different, or just sort of do more of the leadership you've been doing in certain roles in the past?
I think in the past it's been a more of lead by example, and I could rely on other guys to step up into the vocal role. But now it's definitely an emphasis on being more vocal and getting the team going. I'm one of the older guys now, so I'm looked at to if we have a lull or we have a little lackadaisical point, then somebody has to get it going, and they're going to look to me, Luke, and Cam. So we have to be more vocal in that regard. So being vocal has been the thing that we have to focus on more, and we have in our preseason practice so far.
All right, it's October 24th. We're from the area, so we know what Chapel Hill is all about. Halloween is a big day.
Yep.
For Franklin Street. Have you already picked out your costume for Halloween?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sold on that yet. I definitely want to dress up because this is, first of all, it's my last year, but I haven't really went all out for Halloween yet. I mean, I made a makeshift costume a couple years ago where I was I took my Letterman jacket and I was a jock. But
because you want you want everybody to know who you are.
Right.
But
I might go as Kenny Williams.
I want to do something I don't want to just be on Franklin Street in my regular clothes. So
you should do a group outfit with either couple seniors on the team.
It's funny because I actually asked them after practice yesterday. I was we were all in the locker room. I was like, man, what are we doing for Halloween? And guys had no idea. So hopefully that kind of planted the seed, and guys will think it's some outfits.
I got it for you. You ready? The Migos. You, Luke May, Cam Johnson, those Migos, right?
Oh man, that's a good one.
Especially if you can get. Now you got to be careful. Sometimes people get mad if you dress up cross racial.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think you guys have enough good clout that you could probably make it work.
Oh yeah.
Who would we make Luke May dress as? Should he be
honestly,
Quavo or?
I think I would be Quavo.
Okay, you be
I would
Quavo.
definitely be Quavo.
All right,
Luke. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like they could be either.
all right. Take the idea to them.
Yeah.
Tell us what they think of it, and we'll be looking on social media to see what the final result is.
My vote is Offset.
All right, that's my vote. Kenny Williams from North Carolina. Hey, thanks so much for joining us.
Yes,
Best
sir.
of luck on a great season.
Thank you.
Thank you.